Hey, welcome to Rust Warren Home Garage. My name is Tim, and today we are going to take a look at some issues we found. And starting with, if you look at this wheel right here, it's been up pretty good. That was the wheel that was originally on this old truck when I got it out of that salvage yard. I did put this spare on here. So we're going to dive into what in the world is going on. This thing's kind of pigeon-toed, and we're going to take a look and see what we can find out is going on with the front end. Stick around. All right, well, as I started off telling you here, you can see this wheel's pretty much eat up. Looks like they run it down the road or something. I originally thought maybe that was from the salvage yard. I took it off, and thing's pigeon-toed. I put an old spare off my old 67 on there, and I was checking it, and the old thing turning kind of crazy. I never really looked under it that much, but today we're going to take a look and find out what is going on. So let's take a look. All right, as you can see here, got this thing off. Man, I was in a hurry when I was picking this thing up, but man, they sure eat that tire up. But now you see back in there, it's kind of hard to see, but that sucker is bent. It looks like this one here isn't bent as bad. It might be bent. Good Lord. I don't know. It looked like they hooked the chain on and tried to pull it from there. I don't know, but you know, looking at that wheel and then looking at this tire being blowed out here, it's like they were driving the old thing. Well, nothing left to do. Let's tear it down and take a look. Huh, look at there. Looks like the weight fell off that thing. The weight goes right there. Well, that's not good. Looking from this side now, you can really tell that sucker's bent. Just looking at the frame, I mean, the frame doesn't look bent at all. It's straight. Looks like we're gonna have to end up replacing an I-beam. I've got a couple I-beams that I've had. Let me go see if I can round them up right quick. Make sure I still got them in the shed. Well, it's a good thing when you keep old stuff like this. This had come out from underneath a 70 model that I had, and I remember now I had put some new brake shoes on there, and I had put new grommets in there and the new bushings there before I took that out from underneath the old truck. And I don't know why I took it out. I don't remember why. Maybe this was out of one of my scrap trucks, parts out truck. I don't know. But looks like we're in business. We got some I-beams, and those there are pretty darn straight. So again, I don't remember the reason why I pulled them out. Maybe I changed it to disc and wanted to change everything at one time. I don't remember. But hey, we got something to work with right now. So looks like we're going to be doing a job on some twin I-beams coming up. I'm going to spray everything down with this stuff. It's called Nut Buster. And man, you talking about some good stuff. I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them, but I have found this stuff works great. Man, this stuff is all rusty in here. I mean, it's been sitting forever, so not a lot that ain't surprising. He worked on these old things before. You know, it is what it is. You're just gonna have to work with it and do the best you can, and try to save every bit of parts we can. I do a few of these projects periodically, and so definitely. Old trick I learned here some time ago. We're going to try to get this brake line loose here, and we're going to heat, put some penetrating oil on it, heat, put penetrating oil, hit the line, see if we can keep from twisting the old line off. We'll see how good this works. Of course, knowing that this thing's been together for 50 years plus, these old lines, I'm quite sure they look like they're factory, and I bet we're going to have issues with them. Nah, surely not, right? There is no brake fluid in the lines that I could tell just by the master cylinder was empty. So we're going to try to see if we can heat this whole thing up. I am going to replace the rubber lines anyhow. I could just cut them off to drop this front end, but since we're under here, we might as well go ahead and, see if we can get them turned loose. Well, this one will not turn loose, so what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the old line in half like I originally thought about doing, and that line goes up to the master cylinder, or up to the block. And what I'm going to end up doing, well, the block's right there. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut this and I'm going to get it out. I'm going to pull it completely out. I'll take it in on a vise and see if I can't persuade it to turn loose. If not, it'll end up getting a new one. Cut the old thing off here. The clip's already loose on it that holds it. It's already loose. We're just going to leave that in there for now. Man, what a mess this stuff is here. All right, got the torsion bar loose here. All right, we got everything about loose on the old girl. Let's see if let's see what'll break and tear up and fall apart here. Come on out of there. Oh my God. Okay, get that loose. Come on, baby. Come on. Got to get that arm out of there. The only spot that we like back there. Turn that on. Bushing hanging us up. It's almost out of there. Maybe raise it up a little bit. Hey, that might work a little. There it goes. There it goes. Ah, yeah. Got it. All right, we got the old thing loose. This is the driver's side, but since I've got both sides and this thing's been in there for a while, we're just going to take care of replacing both of them. There it is. No use to take all that off. I probably will end up using this I-beam bushing. Maybe on another rig. We'll have to wait and see. Still got the old 71 we're still working on. So, whew, man, that old man's out of breath. Pulling all that out of here. And as you see, working out here in the backyard, man. This is my little garage, but I do have one around front. Y'all will see that coming. I can put stuff in there. I just got to get this thing where to move, get the brakes fixed. Number one priority is get the brakes fixed and its suspension ready. Well, I think I've had enough for this front end project. I'm going to go ahead and pull that other side out and get everything prepped. And on the next one, we're going to put it back in, make sure everything works. Then we're going to start on the brakes. So I appreciate y'all following along with me. I know I hadn't made a lot of content here lately. It's been kind of cold, and this old rig's out in the backyard. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like and hit that notification bell. If you like things like this, I'd like to share along with you. Like I say, I'm just old school, doing stuff in my backyard, and it's just fun, man. Y'all stick around. Appreciate it. See y'all on the next one.